Hello, everybody, and welcome to the BMB Game of the Week. It's a quick turnaround after homecoming. I'm Matt Mano, alongside Finnegan Corcoran-Dooley, and we'll be joined by a host of BMB's own volleyball players as we watch the Mepham girls volleyball team take on the Calhoun Colts. Hello, everybody. I'm Matt Mano, joined by Finnegan Corcoran-Dooley, and once again, it is a great time, as we've been saying. We just had an exceptional weekend coming off our homecoming game in our most ambitious broadcast of the year. And Finn, I gotta say, it went great.
It went great, Mano. And, obviously to see two great football teams as of right now. But Mepham did get the win in what was a close result in the end. 27-13.
Yep.
I know two possession leads, but
close.
Long Beach did score 13 points in the second half.
Yep, close for homecoming, but we got to pivot now. 2-day turnaround or 3-day turnaround. It's kind of like we're Amazon. Moving on all the way into the gym in our first indoor shoot of the year. It's the Mepham girls volleyball team versus Calhoun, and this is an interesting matchup. Obviously, we do a lot of in-district rivalries because, well, Bellmore-Merrick broadcasting, we have to encapsulate all three schools, and Mepham and Calhoun is the one that we see a lot because Kennedy is often lower in the conference, but this one is a little different because Mepham is moving up about moving two conferences from Conference AC3 to AC1. So Mepham, obviously, the story of Mepham volleyball is they've been a powerhouse, but hasn't been able to get it done in the playoffs is because they've really been in a lower conference beating up against weaker teams, and that's what they've been doing. They can absolutely hit the cover off the volleyball, and that's just something that they've been able to do so well throughout the entire course of this. In this course, Emily O'Sullivan, one of the best hitters in all of Nassau County, and Michaela Dobby, who's transitioning from being primarily a setter to being a utility player. And Mepham has really been struggling almost with coming into this season with a losing record coming into this game. This is a huge game. So now let's take a look at our three keys to the game for the Mepham Pirates. And for these Pirates, strong passing is key. Victoria Condulis, the libero, she's going to need to have a great one. And then Finn, number 3 really jumps out to me, making serves.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a penalty kick in your sport, soccer. Has to happen, right?
Yeah, it has to happen today for the Pirates. And, making those serves and obviously kind of controlling the game with the serves, that's one of the huge keys for what Mepham wants to do today.
And then another thing, let's move on to Calhoun's 3 keys to the game. Ball control is something. Calhoun has a lot of really good players. Ella Maldonado, a Division I libero, getting recruited by SUNY Binghamton. They are really talented as a team. They play out of system a lot. It's just something that they do. With the amount of talent, you're bound to play out of system. Calhoun and both teams run a diverse play set with one setter and two setters. So Finn, you'll get to see BMB's own Michaela Dobby. Yep. She'll be doing a variety of stuff throughout the entire game. You'll see her hitting, you'll see her passing, and now we're almost ready to go down and get this game started. Let's go down to the Mepham South Gym where Tyler Steinberg and Luke Yepes are ready to report.
If no intro, then I'll go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your BMB Game of the Week. I'm Tyler Steinberg alongside Luke Yepes, and today we're going to be in for a really good game. We have the Calhoun Colts going against your Mepham Pirates in what will be a very highly touted matchup. And Luke, I'm pretty sure that this is your announcing debut. How are you feeling today?
You're correct on that stat. This is my debut. I'm very excited to watch this really good game. Apparently, we have two very good opponents going up against each other, so hopefully we can get a good showing out today.
Agreed. So here we have the Calhoun Colts coming in at 7-2. They're just really good overall. This season has been almost perfect for them. They're just a strong team on all sides of the ball. Great serving. They have a ton of talented hitters, and obviously, they have a ton of superstars on their team. Mepham, though, this is just a must-win game. All these games now are so big for Mepham, who's trying to fight for that playoff spot, coming in this game at 4-7. If you had to be for the Mepham Pirates, what do you think is one thing that they really have to do to make sure they can come out on top tonight?
I think, as in any other sport, you got to have that good defense. Defense wins games. Good service receive from the girls. Give good passes to your setters, setups, good hits. It all just flows.
So we have the first serve here. Nice return by Calhoun. A nice tip. Wait for the call from the refs. I believe it's going to be a net call. They're going to have a replay, so I guess They must have thought 2 players touched the net at the same time from each team, and they're going to call a replay because of it.
We're already going to a replay on our first play of the game. That's interesting.
Very rare,
Right.
yes.
Let's get it started then.
Return. Green with the nice hit. They're going to call it out of bounds. So far, this Pirates team not getting to the start that they were hoping for.
Like I said in the beginning, good passing, good defense. That's what wins games. Let's hope we can do. They can do it here.
So it's waiting now from the serve from Kratz. It's going to be into the net, and Mepham gets their first points of the game. So Mepham, after giving up 2 points and against a Calhoun team that you really can't give up many points, you know, that was a big play. Just finally get that first point of the game and get back on track. So Green. Lucci with the set. Nice hit, good block though. Trying to get a help set. It's going to be a free ball over. The set and the swing. Perfect, unbelievable hit there by number 10, Emily O'Sullivan. I have a feeling we're going to be calling her name at least a few times tonight.
Yeah, she's one of the top 3 hitters in Nassau with 229 kills in the past 2 years.
Yeah, that's a big number for sure.
Better watch out for her.
So Green, the serve. Solid hit there. It's going to be a contested play at the net. Good coverage there. Calhoun. Good swing. As we wait, it's going to be Mepham point.
Yeah, that last play was off the antenna, giving the ball to Mepham.
So Mepham doing a good job responding now, having the lead. Pirates. Back set from Lucci. And it's going to be out of bounds. Mepham with the point. So this Calhoun team that had such a great start, starting off 2-0, the Pirates have came back with 4 unanswered points. Green. Nice serve low. The set. A nice tip. Good coverage by Michaela. And the swing by Sullivan. It's going to be out of bounds. So just like that, Green having a nice run serving, but this Calhoun team finally able to break that.
Yep, we got 43. Calhoun down. Here comes our serve.
Gianna with a serve. It's going to be out of bounds, though. So one of those small errors that you can't make. Missed serves can really kill the team. And, you know, the Pirates are going to hope to take advantage of that all night. So Mepham. A good serve over. Good pass by Grace Miller. A return. Michaela with the nice swing. And Calhoun right back. Another tip. Green not going to be able to get there. So Calhoun with a couple of good swings and good coverage. And just like that, starting to make a comeback in this game early on.
Green trying to put in that hustle there, but that one just got out of reach.
Serving now is number 21 for Calhoun, Ella. Nice help set. And Sullivan with the good hit. So again, you know, like we said earlier, we're going to be calling her name a few times, and she's just such a talented hitter. The athleticism, the pure power that she possesses as a hitter, it's not something that you see every day. So Michaela with the serve. Nice pass there by the libero. Hit by the middle, but looked like she missed it a little bit. Sullivan, strong hit, but nice recover by this Colts team. Right back, good return. Sullivan again, gets it, perfect spot, right in between the 3 Calhoun Colts back row. And just like that, this Pirates team is trying to pull away.
9 for 11.
So we got a replay of that last hit from Emily O'Sullivan. Solid hitter, like we said before. You know, got to be watching out for her. She's going to be definitely getting called on a lot from us. Really being able to get a good pass off and put it over the net in the right spot.
Agreed. I think it's been kind of the small errors as we take a look at the replay. We see some good setting, Dobby, and then right there, Sullivan with the great job at adjusting to that set and getting a nice tip.
Yeah, she really knows where to put the ball on the court where nobody is. Create points for her team.
And that's something that not every hitter has. And the fact that she's able to do that better than a lot of the other players on Long Island is just such a talent. And, you know, the Pirates really, we don't know where they'd be without a hitter like her.
Definitely an important and impressive skill.
So we're getting ready to return here from the timeout called by the Colts, who, you know, again are down 9-4 early on. Not the start that they were hoping for. And, you know, just some of the small things that they have to change. They need a little bit of better passing and just got to put themselves in a better position. Dobby with a good serve. right over the net. But the Pirates are going to get the point. So out of bounds, another ace for Michaela Darby, and she has a heck of a serve.
Yeah, her serve is really mean. That's a mean serve coming over the net. They got to be ready for that.
So Darby, another good serve. And a return from the Colts, but this Pirates team doing a good job. Nice adjustment, and just like that, again, this Pirates team now at 11 points. This Colts, they got to figure something out.
Yeah, in that last play, Sam Rakos with a beautiful tip, putting it into the back, making it hard for Calhoun's defense to adjust, just making points happen.
Darby, another good serve. That's 5, I believe, for her. Good swing there for Calhoun. Pirates can return it right back. Sullivan with a good adjustment. The set. Nice swing there by number 6 for Calhoun, Grace Miller. She so far is having herself a nice game. She's doing a good job adjusting to a lot of these sets and doing a good job taking her time, being patient, and getting the right hit on the ball.
We got Calhoun serving here.
So,
Lucci.
and the serve's over. Nice passing. Sullivan with the back row hit, and that's going to drop right down. So that's one of those plays that you just can't afford to the Colts, but it's going to be out of bounds. So just like that, the Colts are going to get the point back. But again, you know, this Pirates team has been almost flawless so far. Ooh. So Darby with the free ball, and no one's going to be there. So again, one of those small errors, and this Calhoun Colts team plays a little bit aggressive normally. They have a lot of players in the front row. They like to stack, and right there, just leaving one part of the court wide open, and Darby found that spot.
Yeah.
It's going to be inbound. So just like that, this Pirates team doing a good job. Even when the first pass isn't that great, they do a good job having a nice help set, and just like that, a good swing.
Yeah, beautiful placement by the Mepham Pirates going on here.
So here, good serve, and that's another ace for this Pirates team. I believe that's 3 now on the day, and this Calhoun Colts team is going to call another timeout because they got to think over a lot of things now, being down 15-6.
You know, that last serve by O'Sullivan just getting over the net, you know, that's one that you cross your fingers for right when it hits over the net, because you never know, like, that'll either get you your point or you don't know if that's going over completely. And got to give it to the Pirates right now. They're really finding the spots on the court where nobody is, you know, creating opportunities to score. It's just crucial component right now. Being up 15-6, you know, Calhoun has to step up their defense, get something going here, get a rally going, and hopefully come back into this one.
Agree with you there, Luke. As we see, the Pirates are just doing the little things right. They're doing a good job adjusting on a lot of these sets, and also the coverage. I mean, every time that this Calhoun Colts team, they've sent over more free balls than they'd hoped, but really every time they get a solid hit on it, this Pirates team has been there. They've had someone in black sitting in that exact position. They made a good pass. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, just a beautiful spot found. Nobody there. Putting it right there. Another point.
So as we see now, see what adjustments this Colts team made in the huddle. So there, not a great play for the Colts. Darby, and a good set and a good swing.
You know, Victoria Zovic really tried to get up there and get that block. Got to be up on that net to really get that. Good effort by her, though. Beautiful hit on the outside. I got nothing else to say about that one. Just finding the right spot, getting it past the defense.
So as we see now, this Colts finally getting back on track. It's a nice set. And just like that, this Pirates team answers right back, doing a good job adjusting to the blockers, and got a perfect hit there. So as we see now, Pirates getting ready to serve again. Having a 10-point lead. We have a substitution here for Calhoun. Coming in is number 12.
Here comes Ray Kos with the serve.
And that's going to be out of bounds. Calhoun ball.
A little too much power on that last serve. Getting a little past the court, but, you know, Mepham's got to hold on to their lead. They got a solid lead going on here, so let's see what happens.
So the Colts now. No room for error. A good serve there, but an even better return. A nice adjustment. And the Colts get the ball right back over. Good coverage there by Sullivan. It drops down. Great pass there. Nice help set, and Lucci the setter with the hit. Another help set, Green. What a nice hit, but again, good coverage by this Colts team. Seeing great defense on both sides of the court. A hard hit. Green. Great defense again. We've seen both these teams are going back and forth right now.
Quite the rally we got going on here.
So now this Colts. And right there, a great play by number 14 from Mepham, Grace Glenn. And that was a long, long volley. That's not easy to go through the whole way, but both teams playing great defense throughout, and Mepham finally being able to get that point and now have, again, a 10-point lead.
Mepham's got a really good rally going on here.
So as we see, Calhoun now with the nice hit. Not being able to get it over. So this Pirates team having a demanding start for a team that's 4-7 playing in a do-or-die game. They have really answered the phone. So the Pirates put a serve over. Calhoun, though, close play at the net, gets over, but bad coverage there for the Pirates. Didn't know who was going to get the second ball. So now this Colts team, who, you know, down 19-9, not the start that they wanted. They looked a little better since that second timeout called, but not perfect. So Dobby with a good recovery, and Green with the pass over. So now this Colts team, nice fake out there by Lucci. And Dobby with the good swing. So Dobby's having a nice game so far. She has a few kills and a few aces.
Dobby being able to do anything on the court, very versatile player, being able to set the ball to her teammates on the outside, but then be able to thrive on the outside and get those hits down.
So Green with the serve, Lucci with the set, and Ella with the hit. Now O'Sullivan, that's going to be another point for this Mepham Pirates team, is the tip there by Calhoun on the block. So as we've seen, it's been a very frustrating start so far for this Calhoun team.
We're still looking for Calhoun to break double digits.
And especially
11 for 10.
So O'Sullivan gets subbed out,
Green serving.
and this Colts team. The set and the nice hit. A good pass there by Green, but the ball's not going to be able to get over. What a play there, diving out, putting your body on the line. Just not able to capitalize, though.
Calhoun being able to put it in the right spot, but Green having that hustle and her getting to that ball, even though that the Mepham Pirates were not able to succeed on that play. Still a beautiful performance by both teams.
So we're going to have a substitution here for the Colts, change servers, and you know, this is a time now where the Colts need a run if they want to come back in this game. So the serve, it's going to be in a good spot. Weber with the set and Green with the hit. Colts respond, though. It's going to be a good block there by Grace Glenn, and she's had herself, I believe that's her second block of the day. She's done a really good job in that front row and just dominating that net.
15 in for 2.
So we're having a substitution here. Green getting taken out and being put in as number 15, Quinn Schroeder, the defensive specialist here for the Pirates. As a good serve. And the Colts not being able to return it. So serving, I think, has been the main thing for this Pirates team. They've had some really good serves to start this first set.
I agree. The serving has just been unstoppable. Getting over the net with just the amount of power, just to, you know, fluster the other team is just working for them.
So a good adjustment there, but great cover by Weber, but not going to be able to capitalize on that. So Calhoun now, they have to be flawless, and 24-11 is a big gap to cover, but we've seen crazier things happen in sports.
100%. You know, we got game point here, so let's see what happens.
So Ella with the serve. A good serve, but an easy play over. Great coverage there, but no adjustment going to happen for this Pirates team. So we see there a small error passing the ball over the net and giving the Calhoun Colts front line a nice and easy tip. So now Ella going for a second serve. Good spot, but a better pass. Here Dobby with a nice adjustment. Lucci with the set. And right there, out of bounds. So the Pirates get the perfect first set that they were hoping for, taking it 25-12. And, really, if you're Coach Wilderman, that was the perfect, start that you could have asked for.
Yeah, 100%. Like, coming from this Calhoun Colt team, a 7-2 record, doing very well this season. The Mepham Pirates, 4-7 record. Looking and fighting for that playoff spot, and for them to succeed in that type of way and get that many points on Calhoun is very impressive. They really want that playoff spot, and they're going to do anything to get it.
Yeah, you said it perfectly there, Luke, as we see. As now we're going to send it over to Charles Decker with your interview with Coach Wilderman.
Here with Mepham's girls volleyball coach, Mr. Wilderman, to ask a couple questions about how the team did in the first half. So, what do you think it was that the team did so well? What do you think it was that the team did so well? What do you think it was that the team did well in the first half?
We served amazing.
Yeah.
We didn't let the ball hit the floor, and Yas Queen played amazing. All right, see you later. Thank you.
And I guess that's been it. So now it's time to send you guys send you guys back to Matt and Finn in the studio with more in-depth commentary.
Thanks. Man, a few words, Coach Wilderman. That was an excellent set for the Mepham Pirates, don't you think, Finnegan?
Oh, for sure. They closed it 25, I think, to 12. And honestly, it was a really good set. I mean, the Michaela Dobby set, as you called it right before it. And, I think she has, 4 assists so far, 2 kills, and she has an ace, right?
Four assists, 2 aces, and 1 kill for Michaela Dobby. BMB's own, as this has been, honestly, everything you expected more out of a sophomore. They've been really starting to run that 2-setter system with Madison Weber coming in, but even then it was really always Michaela doing all of the work for this Mepham team. And also, I knew Emily O'Sullivan was very strong and could hit the cover off the volleyball, but oh my God, those balls were going fast, straight to the ground.
Yeah, she was serving them really, really good.
Oh my God.
And I gotta say, she's one of the talking points for the set as well. I mean, her serves were incredible and really, really hard for Calhoun to deal with. And look, Calhoun is struggling in the opening set, but I gotta say, Mepham is looking really strong and want this win.
Oh, absolutely. The Dig Pink game, the raising money for breast cancer awareness, as of course October is breast cancer awareness month. 25-12 win for the Pirates. They lead 1-0 now.
Yep.
This is a huge thing in Calhoun. They really need it. They looked a little bit discombobulated almost. It looks like their defense was leaving a giant hole right behind,
in the middle.
right in the middle of the court. And every time, that's what Mepham was doing. Dobby did it. O'Sullivan just bumped it right in between all 6 of the Calhoun Colts. And the whistle blew, and she didn't even know that she got the point.
Yep.
She looked as confused as everybody else.
Another really, really good player coming off the bench is Sophia Green.
Absolutely.
I think she's been unbelievable coming off the bench, really playing well, had a pretty good serve. So, well, let's toss it back downstairs.
Second set action coming right up.
Thank you, Finn and Mano, for that in-depth report on the first set. And like they said, this Pirates team came out with the perfect start, winning that set. It looked like very easily, so it's going to be very interesting to see what the Colts do. If you're the Colts, what adjustments do you think you got to make both offensively and defensively?
Focus on the defensive side. Really, that's the most important part. If you're not going to be able to get that aspect over, then I don't know, you're not going to be able to thrive.
So as you see now, the Pirates sending a free ball over. And the Colts, a nice set to the middle, but it's blocked. Grace, again, I believe that's her 3rd block of the day, and she has just done an unbelievable job in the front row so far.
Blocking is a huge aspect, too. Once you get that blocked over, it forces your opponent to have to make an adjustment.
Agree with you there. Yeah. I mean, it's hard as a hitter to adjust to a blocker as tall as Glenn is right there. Green hitting the serve right into the net, but it's not Green. Nice set by Weber, and an even better hit by O'Sullivan. That was what you call a perfect play by the Colts. That was just, by the Pirates. That was just as perfect can get.
Sullivan again, getting those hits down. Got nothing else to say.
Yeah, very early nominee for BMB Player of the Game. As that serve's going to go into the net. So what we saw in the first set was a dominant job by the Pirates serving the ball. So far, it hasn't gotten that start that they'd hoped. So as we see now, Ella with the serve. So as we see now, Weber with a good set and a good adjustment. The Colts return it right back, but a good block.
Good adjustment by the Colts.
So a free ball right over. Weber with the set and a nice hit there, but a good adjustment by the Colts. But it's not going to matter. Mepham's point. An unbelievable job there, great adjustment, and this Pirates team, when they mess up at one thing, they do a great job recovering. That's what I really liked about this Pirates team so far this game. Whether they mess up a pass and it goes right over, or bad serve, they always make sure the next play they do a better job. Good serve there by Dobby, and the hit there by Miller. Dobby with the set, O'Sullivan with the hit, and a nice job there. It tips on the net, makes it even harder of a ball to receive. And yeah, but I'm sure you've got a few of these. When the ball hits that net on such a talented hitter like O'Sullivan hitting it very hard at you, you have that quick adjustment with the net. How hard is that to pass?
Almost impossible. You have to have some really good hand-eye coordination to really find that ball, put it there, reflex fast, you know what I'm saying? So that's a very hard ball to get, and if you put that down there, most likely going to be a point.
So it's Lucci now with the serve. Dauber with the set. And a nice hit there. With this Colts team with good defense. Miller. Dobby with the return. That goes over the net, and Miller having herself a day. So far, she has been the main hitter on this Colts offense, and the Pirates have had their fair share of struggles so far this game with her.
Miller's been able to get up there and hit that ball as hard as she can over. She's doing a really good job on that outside and being able to thrive out there.
So a great serve there by Lucci to get the ace, and so far this Colts team with a 10,000 times better of a start this set. Lucci, but a good pass back. Dobby to O'Sullivan. That's going to be out of bounds. And the Colts, who I believe last game, were looking at roughly like a 10-4 start, and obviously got blown out in the first set, responding with a nice start here in the second set. So now Dobby with a quick set there, and the Colts not being able to adjust it. So I like the change of tempo there setting-wise for Dobby.
Got to be able to close that block. If you're going to get up there and get that block off, then you got to close it, either put it back over their net. You don't want to get it back on your side. Makes it hard for your defense to really get there.
So Sullivan with the serve and a nice return there. And a good adjustment by the Pirates. Nice little improv, great diving play to get the ball back over. But Miller, one of the rare mistakes that we've seen from her today, hitting it right into the net. And I also wanted to bring this out. I mean, you're obviously one of the best players on our Mepham Pirates boys volleyball team, and you being a middle, how hard is it to really adjust to the, those blockers?
I appreciate that, Tyler. As a middle, it is very difficult. You really don't have that much time to get an approach to get that hit off, but also blocking. You're running alongside the net at all times, trying to get that prime blocker down and that prime block down on that primary hitter. So it's very difficult sometimes, and you got to get there.
As we see there again, the Colts messing up on the block, and blocking is not easy, and especially for a middle. They got to be really everywhere on the court. So Sullivan with what looked like to be a good serve, but ended up out of bounds. So this Colts team now takes the lead by 1 point. Miller with the serve, who's again having such a great game. Saves it over, but a good pass. Dobby now to set nice to the middle, and what a hit. As we wait for the call on the refs, it's going to be the Pirates' point. So just a perfect play there. I like how Dobby really does a good job setting that middle. She does a good job of changing the tempo. Sometimes gives them a quick 1 ball, and then the other times you see giving them a 3. So changing the tempo and making these Colts blockers really just question every time the Pirates are going to hit the ball.
That 1 ball is crucial too. If you can get that 1 ball off, it could be very effective, as in a very quick hit coming through the middle. Not many people can get there to block that. If you put that in the right spot every time, I'm telling you, it could be deadly.
There. Seen a set to Green, good adjustment. Now here comes the Colts. Another nice set. And what's going to have to now be a free ball. But right there we see Miller getting a little confused on that. Where what looked to be a fairly easy free ball to return, but I guess something happened, whether it changed tempos or she didn't know if that was her ball, but either way.
Yeah, we're gonna go to that replay and see what just happened there. Miller being known as more of an outside hitter, so it's probably not around her expertise, but
So as we see now, this Colts getting a solid hit. Now Darby with the swing, very good hit. But this Colts team able to make the adjustment and get it over. Weber, now to Darby again, another good hit. Lucci to the outside hitter. And now Green sends it right back over on the free ball. Lucci, another good set. So a nice hit there by Amelia. And just like that, we saw another back and forth for this Pirates and these Colts. They've had a few long volleys today.
Yeah, they have. I mean, that was a really good rally by both teams. Calhoun just coming up on top, being able to succeed on that one.
So Weber to Green. Green hits it out of bounds, but a good set by Weber. And so far, we've seen these Mepham Pirates making some small errors that we didn't really see in the first set. So the Colts. It's going to be a good call there. They're going to call it out of bounds. And O'Sullivan with a great call calling it out and what was very close to the line.
Calhoun Colts up by 2.
So Green. A good serve. And right there, Miller not able to get that hit that she wanted. O'Sullivan with the strong swing, but a nice block by this Colts team. And that's going to be out of bounds. So the Pirates get the point and are starting to close the gap a little bit on what was, I believe, a 4-point advantage that this Colts team had.
Let's look at that replay.
Yeah.
You know, just not being able to put the ball in the right spot. You know, you can't do that every time. It's a hard thing to do. You need definitely it takes a lot of skill. It's a lot of practice. You got to get that hit over, put it in the location you want it.
So now the Pirates with a tie ball game. The Colts now. A nice hit, but let's wait for the call. It's still going to be Colts point, so a really talented hit there by this Colts front line and what has been just a really dominant so far in the second set.
We're going to look at that again. Just a beautiful middle hit that results in a point for Calhoun.
Yeah, Cameron has been dominant through the middle. Now this Pirates team looking to get back on track with O'Sullivan and a big hit right there. She flew right there, and it was such a strong hit.
Tyler almost got knocked out by that ball.
Yeah, it came very close to our booth over here, and
you got to protect me.
You want me to protect
Let's
you?
Let's look
yeah,
at that again. Beautiful hit, really trying to take us out here over here.
I love the quick look back that you had. You hung your head back for a second.
Yeah, I got to protect myself. I thought that ball was going to hit me.
Fight or flight kicking in there, and shows again your great reaction timing that you need to have as a middle hitter.
Mm-hmm. Calhoun with that last point.
So Ella with a nice serve. Green just getting enough of it, and Dobby with a nice hit. So it's Colts team. A nice spot there for Miller.
Getting up there, being able to put that ball in that right spot. Like, that's what this game's about. Just being able to locate that ball, find it, put it in that spot, and nobody getting it. That's how you get points in this game.
Like Miller's wind-up, too. You always think she's going to go up and hit it. But it's not that much of adjustment when she wants to tip. It's right there, a good hit. And the Colts not being able to return it back. So, as we've seen, a really good job by this Pirates team at answering back, really. It's just been really point for point here.
Yeah, Secor running for that ball, hustling for it, but just getting out of her reach, not being able to get that.
So Dobby with a nice serve, but it's going to be out of bounds. Just a little bit too hard of a hit there, and now this Colts team trying to pull away, but it's really just been back and forth. It's been 1 point Colts, 1 point Pirates for the last few minutes now. Lucci with a good serve. The Pirates, though, doing a good job adjusting as the first pass is into the net. Right there, a big hit by Victoria. She's had a few nice hits here in the middle. And
let's look at that one again. Beautiful passing over there, just being able to get up there and throw that down.
Yeah, great timing again by Victoria. Now Dobby with the set. A big hit. Help set, but it's going to be a free ball over. Green puts it in the right spot, and that's going to be a point for the Pirates. So again, we've seen a few of those where Calhoun is struggling on the free ball, which is what you'd normally think would be the easiest thing to return. No, Luke?
I would. The free ball, it's literally just a floater over that net. You just have to be able to play that ball. Like, that's the easiest you're going to get on this game. So you got to be able to thrive off of those easy opportunities.
So a good hit there by Miller. The ball's going to be back over for the Pirates now. Dobby with the set to the outside. Green getting just enough of it, and just like that, point go to the Pirates. So they're finally, again, able to notch this game up back at 17.
Zovic going up for that block and trying to get down and keep that ball up, but just not being able to get there.
Excuse me, 17 to 16 now, and now 18 to 16 for the Colts. So as we see, again, point for point.
When the hitters be able to get a point off of that, it's even more impressive.
Agree with you there. So now Lucci with a nice set to the outside. And Victoria is having herself a day. We saw in the first set, Grace Miller was having a dominant game. Now it's Victoria's time. She's done such a great job hitting in that front row, really from the middle. And again, another great hit. Now Victoria with the serve. She's had a good serve so far today. Nice pass there by O'Sullivan. Dobby with the help set. Wasn't the prettiest. A little miscommunication there from Dobby and Grace Glynn, causing Calhoun to be the first to hit number 20.
Zovic for the serve.
Nice serve there. What a good pass. Dobby with a nice recover, and Green just trying to get it over any way she can. Miller with the back row hit. Dobby now to the right, to the left, right side, and a good hit for the Colts now. Another good hit. That's going to be in. So a perfect spot to put that ball was Olivia Kratz, and just like that, this Colts team is having the perfect rebound game from set one. We look at it now. They've done a better job serving, a better job passing, and then the hits in the front row a lot better. They're putting it in the right spots.
Olivia Katz with that last hit, known as a second setter on the team. Let's look back at that play. You know, that's an impressive spot to put the ball, especially as a setter. That's not usually what a setter would be doing out there. You know, they usually get that hit. They usually, you know, set up their teammates for success. But in that case, she was successful by herself.
Agree with you there, and we both know that that's not an easy spot to put any hit at all in that back corner, and she was able to find that spot, giving this Calhoun Colts a 4-point lead. So now we wait here, 30 seconds left on the 1-minute timeout called by the Pirates. If you're Coach Wilderman, what are you talking about in that huddle?
You know, I'd be saying keep that momentum from the first set. You know, held them down by a good amount of points, and now Calhoun has got them up by 4. I would just say play like the first set. Keep that going. Don't lose that mentality. Keep it running. There's no need in losing that. You're playing well the first set. Why lose it here? And keep it going. Let's go.
Agree with you there, and you know this Pirates team, they just got to stay hungry. Again, you look at the record, 7-2 is a very intimidating number, and you know the Pirates being able to get the best of these Colts in the first set, but so far it's been the opposite. So there, Victoria with the good serve, and Glenn with the free ball right over. Good pass by Victoria. And now the outside hitter with a good recovery. Dobby now with the back row set. It's going to be another free ball, back-to-back free balls for the Pirates. Now the outside hitter with a nice hit there was Amelia. Now Sullivan with the hit. And that's going to go over. Just barely going over, and now a free ball sent over by Amelia. And this Pirates now with some momentum. Glenn with a nice tip, but another good play by Amelia. That's 3 plays back-to-back now that she's had. And that's going to be a close call, but they're going to call it out. I don't know about you, Yepes. I thought that hit the line just barely, but very, very close, and I can't make the call from here.
Let's look right back at that then. If you think it hit the line.
It was very, very close.
You know, line sees it better than we do. Got to trust them.
Right there is now this Colts team trying to rebound back from that out-of-bounds call, and they're going to do the same thing, hit it out of bounds just a little too far. And this Pirates team doing a good job trying to climb back, claw their way back in this game. As we saw, it was a 1-for-1. Now the Pirates starting to tally a few points in a row.
Slowly but surely.
It's Madison Weber with the serve. Lucci sending it to the middle. But a nice block there for this Pirates team. And the Colts not being able to return it like we see Glenn. That's about 5 blocks for her so far this game. She has just been a dominant force in that front row as you take a look at this replay.
You know, a big thing in volleyball is you have to know that you can play off that net. You know, being able to play off that net and getting that ball over is obviously the most crucial thing that you can do. So being able to get down there, get that ball up, and put it back over, and allowing yourself with another possession to possibly...
That 4-point lead that they had.
Mepham setter, Madison Weber with the serve.
So Weber now, that nice little float that she has. Nice set to the outside to Amelia, and a good hit, but another pass by Green. Green, but a nice play there, had a pass and then an even better hit. Back to the outside now, nice hit by Kratz. Dobby What a good spot. We see another back and forth. Amelia again. So Green with the free ball now. Miller with a good pass right to Lucci. And a nice set to the middle. Good adjustment. Darby now with a nice tip. Good spot. But Ella doing a good job covering it now. Weber to Grace, and she finds the perfect spot. So another long volley for both these teams. But Mepham getting the better of that.
Look at this. You know, she just knew her spot, watching the court, making sure nobody's there.
Yeah, perfect job there. So now this Colts team looking to respond, giving up a 4-point lead, and that's how you do it. A nice hit for this Colts team, finally getting that point back. They lose the 4-point lead, but at least they're finally able to get it back now, only having 22-21.
You know, Grace Glenn usually thrives off those opportunities. She's got 24 blocks in the season right now, top 20 in the county, which is very impressive.
Yeah, and she's left her mark on this game so far as a bad pass by the Pirates and what was a good serve for Olivia. Olivia Kratz. What a nice serve. And Davi with a good hit, but a nice pass there by Ella.
Beautiful recovery by the Colts.
So now Grace with another good hit pass. The Colts getting a nice right back over with a free ball. Good play there by Weber. Grace sends it right back over on another free ball. Good hit by the middle, but an even better block.
Glenn
Grace is having such a good game today.
Glenn going up with another block. Let's watch that back.
Yeah, again, perfect positioning.
You see her
time
just
to jump.
waiting
Perfect.
for that ball to come over to her.
Big reason why she's top 20 in the county. So here, Lucci with a nice set. Good adjustment, but that's going to be out of bounds. So the Pirates tie the game up at 23. We got a nail biter here. Now the Colts are going to call timeout.
You know, that's a hard ball to get to. You know, that type of pass, having to not be able to go off both your feet and get the maximum vertical that you can and get that hit down, makes it very hard to really succeed off of that type of hit. You know, you got to really expect your passing to be perfect. Not expect it to be perfect, but you have to really hope it'll be perfect so you can get those good opportunities to get that ball over.
Yeah, especially hitting on the right side. And, you know, it's not easy for anyone to hit on the
Dig Pink to support breast cancer awareness. Most of the crowd and the girls are dressed in pink to show their support for the cause.
Yeah, obviously, again, such a great cause where both teams able to wear as much pink as they can. And no one likes cancer, of course. Everyone's been affected by cancer in some sort of way. So it's great to see both teams and the fans coming out for a common cause. So now we return to game action here as a bad pass, but Weber with a good recovery and the Pirates being able to get that ball over. Now Amelia with the hit over, good pass by Green. Weber to Dobby, and a strong hit, but a nice block to get into playing field. And that's going to be outside the antenna, so the Pirates take the lead for the first time in a while here in this second set, and they needed that.
Like
that was
before,
absolutely big.
Dobby being able to not only set the ball, but hit the ball.
Yeah, she's had an impact on both sides of the ball so far today. So now it's Colts team with a good pass and a free ball right over the net, but it was a good spot. O'Sullivan to Dobby makes a good adjustment. It's going to be over, and what a play by Green, but the Pirates not being able to capitalize it. Now we're at 24 apiece. We're in win by 2 territory now.
That was just an insanely hard ball. The way she threw her body down there to try and save it. You know, not many people expect that ball to get back up into the air.
So now the Colts here, 24 apiece. A good pass now. Weber to Grace. Good spot. Lucci now to Amelia. To Miller. A nice spot. The Pirates back row with a little miscommunication there, all looking at each other, and every volleyball player knows that feeling that plays back row. You kind of look, they all look at each other and like, wait, that was your ball, right? And right there, not the right moment for this Pirates team to have that miscue.
Definitely. I like to call it the look of shame.
I might start going with that from now on,
yeah, as you should.
As we see here, Amelia with a nice serve, and just like that, the Colts will take set number 2 here by a score of 26-24. It was a hard-fought set, as we saw the Pirates doing a good job battling back, but not able to finish the job. And what would you say is one thing that the Colts did a good job just staying with it in that second set?
Defense. I mean, this whole game has just been about defense, being able to really return that ball, get it up there, and once you can play that good defense, getting those good passes to your setters, setters creating good passes to their hitters, and their hitters being able to do that.
All right, so now let's send it over to Charles Decker with your interview with head coach Christina Tresnak.
Fantastic set of volleyball. That was the most fun I've ever had watching a high school game. Did that one set alone, and it always comes against Calhoun, don't you think?
Yeah, and I gotta say it, man. I mean, what a close set, 26-24 in the end. And honestly, it was just great Calhoun play. And honestly, it looked like it was gonna be Mepham set right at the end there. But then last second, Calhoun just take a 25-24 lead and then a 26-24, and that's how they're gonna end the set, 1-1.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Honestly, and it was a little bit infuriating up in the control room.
Yeah.
We were trying to do fun stuff with graphics, and but we needed somebody to win 2 points in a row for it to happen, and it never did. From a good 20 points went by, Mepham won, Calhoun won, Mepham won, Calhoun won. It was the most contested set I think BMB has ever gotten live, and it was really all because of the defense. Like you saw, we said Emily O'Sullivan hits the cover off the volleyball. She took it to a new level in the set.
Yeah.
And that block she had late in the set was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, she can get up. Emily O'Sullivan, 8 kills, 1 dig, and a monster block at the end of the set. Unfortunately, her team doesn't come away with the win in that set, but that's got to be a motivation booster, don't you
8
think?
kills is just incredible from her, and honestly, it just shows how remarkable she is for this Mepham team.
Yeah, so we got a very good game in store, and we've got more coming. The third set is coming right at you now.
And Finn, and again, such a great adjustment from that Colts team from what was a very, very poor first set played by this Colts team to now come back and get a win in what was a very close game, winning 26-24.
Yeah, definitely. From that first set, I really was thinking like they might just not be feeling it today. Something's going on within the team, but damn, they really came back, and being able to thrive like that, win that second set is huge. Tying up this game. Now the Pirates are definitely going to have to really fight for this playoff spot if they really want it. Colts feeling a little bit more confident going into this third set, and hoping they can win this next one too.
Yeah, everything, ever since that second timeout called in the first set, even though the Colts didn't win that set, they started to look a little bit better. Their passes were starting to be on point a little bit more. The hitters were starting to come alive again, and in that second set, it was just a great job done by the Colts team. That's that team that we saw that is 7-2 on the season, and the first offensively for the Pirates. So now Miller with a good pass, again to Victoria, and right there, she's having a really good game. Victoria and Miller both really good so far for this Colts team hitting wise.
Victoria, all conference last year, being able to thrive on this court, being that skillful, being able to have that achievement is very uplifting. Must feel very confident going into this game.
Yeah, players as skilled as her, your team tends to just build around those players, and they're so electric to both on and off the court. As we see now, a good help set with a free ball over sent by the Colts. Now the Pirates, you see O'Sullivan with a big hit. That was absolutely nasty.
Let's go back to that. We got to watch that again. Beautiful play, fake hit, and then O'Sullivan just being able to.
Yeah, just being O'Sullivan, really.
Say that again,
Green
Tyler.
To Dobby, a nice hit, the right sent over. So now Weber to Dobby again, going back for a second time and a good pass, and they're going to say it's going to be Pirates ball. So right there, again, Dobby gets a good hit once. Why not give it to her again? Let her get another crack at it. And right there, the Pirates trying to repeat that first set. Sophia Green with a nice serve. To Victoria, and the Pirates are again with a 5-1 start, looking like themselves again. This Colts team's got to figure something out.
The Colts have to read around the blocks. see who Mepham's blocking and get around that.
Gertrude there, Yepes. As we see here, Olivia with a nice hit. Weber to Dobby. Nice recovery and a good hit. Back row set. A good hit there again now. So a little back and forth going on. O'Sullivan with a nice block there by the Colts. And Dobby gets up there. A good hit. Now it's going to be a free ball sent over by Miller. Weber to Michaela, and she hits it into the net. So she had a really good sequence there, a few good hits, but right there not being able, the ball getting the best of her, hitting it right into the net. So a must get point for the Colts right there to finally break out of that little funk that they were in. Now Amelia with the serve. Nice return to Dobby. Hits it again into the net. So back-to-back miscues for Michaela Dobby, and that's something that the Colts team is not going to complain about, not coming out strong. They're just going to take anything that they can get, as we see Amelia.
Amelia Secor, serving specialist. She is known for getting those serves over, putting them in the right spots, and being very, very talented with her serves.
Couldn't have said it better there, Yepes. As the ball now goes over on a pass from the Pirates. And a nice little dump, but the Pirates doing a good job recovering. Not going to go over, though, so it's going to be the Colts' point. Sneaky play there, and the Colts now finally starting to try to get back into a rhythm, and now is the time to do so. As we talked about, Amelia just such a good server, knows where to put the ball in tough spots for this Pirates team. Mart's there, good pass. O'Sullivan now, it's going to be a tough play to make for Green. She's not going to be able to make it. Now this Pirates team, they got to simplify things a little bit, don't you think, Luke?
I do. This Pirates team's really got to figure out their hitting situation. They're really falling off right now, but they got to get back into it.
Now the Colts send the ball right over. Weber, not a great set to the middle, but Grace doing a good job recovering. Right there, Victoria with a good spot, with the Pirates being able to get it right back over now. Nice serve to the left side. Going up now is Green, and that's going to be out of bounds. So the Colts. Now Michaela Dobby finally gets back in rhythm there with a strong hit, but a nice job for the blocker. Another good recovery there by Miller. And a miscue there. So the Pirates, again, not doing a great job these first few points.
They got
to figure something out.
That back row hit, though, it is a very, very difficult thing to really get down pat. Not many players can really get a back row hit down and put it in the right spot.
Yeah, definitely one of the harder passes to hit, as Dobby puts it in a nice spot. Will the Colts be able to get it over? Yes, they do. So a free ball sent over, and another miscue there, as Grace and Green didn't know whose ball it was going to be. They both ended up hitting it into each other, and a miscue there, and we've seen a few of those so far for this Pirates team.
Colts being able to thrive off that play, recover, very beautiful, and the Pirates just not knowing how to respond.
So now we see here O'Sullivan with another strong hit. Her and Grace have done a great job in that front row and have really been the storylines of this game for the Pirates.
Condulas, serve.
Yeah, nice serve by Condulas. Is there a good recovery by Lucci, and the Pirates will be able to get, the Colts will be able to get the ball over. O'Sullivan with a good spot. That's going to be in, finding the back left corner, and what was just an absolutely perfect spot.
Beautiful spot, right on the line. Being able to get that ball is not a very easy thing to do.
Yeah, especially trying to find those back corners is Victoria Condulas with the serve. Nice pass there by Miller to Lucci to Victoria, the 1-2-3. Miller back to Lucci, and right back to Miller. Another strong hit. It's going to be hitting in the net. The Pirates won't be able to recover. So Miller having a good set of a good few plays back to back to back, and this Colts team is really doing a good job responding to what has been a really strong hitting period for this Pirates. So now the Pirates. Nice hit there by Reikos. And now the good tip by Miller. She is having a day. Her and Victoria have owned the front line for the Colts. And as we've seen here, it's really just been 2 for 2. Michaela's done a good job hitting as well. But really for the Pirates, it's really just been, a good job by O'Sullivan hitting the ball in Grace. So the Pirates, Weber on the outside to Michaela. That's going to be a good hit. She is having a great game so far. She's got a fair share of assists and hits. So we'll have a substitution for the Pirates. Michaela with a good set to O'Sullivan, but an even better block by this Colts team. And like you said, I really like the mix-up that this Pirates team has, sometimes having 2 setters on the court, sometimes having 1. As you see, Grace Miller so far having 8 kills and 2 digs, a very impressive stat line halfway through the 3rd set of this game. And, you know, I really like the versatility shown by both these teams. This Colts team now doing a good job answering back. Michaela to the outside to Green, a good adjustment, but it's not going to matter, out of bounds. And now this Colts team looking at a 13-9 lead. What is one thing you think the Pirates got to clean up so far, Yep, is to get back in this game?
Yeah, I mean, the passing has to be better. That off that last point, the pass wasn't great. Not being able to get up and put that ball down.
Grace Miller with a good serve. Michaela now to the outside to Palmer, good adjustment.
Doing a great job.
Lucci to the right side, a good hit over. Now Sullivan from the back. Whoa, what a hit!
As a volleyball player, that's very impressive. Being able to come up behind the 10-foot line and put that ball hard and down onto the other side. Let's watch that again.
Yeah, such a great job.
Just a beautiful placement. Maldonado, number 21 on the Colts, you know, very first in digs on the team, and not even being able to return that shows how impressive that hit was.
So there, a little miscue for the Colts. Didn't know who was going to go hit the ball, and now Grace not able to send it over. So this Colts team gets that point right back. And again, we're back to that 1-1 game that we saw in the 2nd set. We saw a lot of 1 point for the Colts, 1 point for the Pirates, and now the Pirates are sadly back in that little funk again. They got to get out of it. Green with a good hit, but an even better block. Able to close the block there was both Victoria and Olivia just doing a good job. Quick sidestep to the right side and just an even better block.
Just a beautiful block. You know, being able to get up there, close that block, and put that ball on the other side is just very crucial.
So Ella with a good serve. Michaela with a nice dunk. We haven't seen much of that today for Michaela, and that's just what makes it so deadly when you don't use it that much in the first 2 sets, and then she surprises you with that.
You know, it's very surprising. That's something that a good setter has to have, and a good hitter. You know, Dolly being a good hitter and a good setter, you know, tricking the other team into thinking that she was going to set it up for her teammate is a very important thing to get points.
Couldn't have said it better there, Yep, as that's going to be in. So a perfectly placed ball there by Olivia Katz, and just like that, this Colts team starting to pull away a little bit. The Pirates got to find a way to get back in rhythm and start to give their team a fighting chance again. So now serving is Olivia. Nice serve there.
Condulis with a good hustle.
So now the Colts. Nice middle set. Victoria with a nice tip over. Michaela's going to be close at the net. It was a good hit, but Michaela stepping over the line a little bit too far. You can't do that. And just like that, now the Colts will get another point. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, definitely got to know your spot on the court. Can't get into that net. You got to know how far you're jumping.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard set, too, to get, being that close to the net. But right there, the Colts with an ace.
Colts going on a spree here. Got 6 on the Mepham Pirates, 17-11. They got a rally going on here, and they seem to not be able to be stopped.
So now Olivia is going on a serving spree right now. Green with a decent help set. And Michaela with the ball over. Lucci now to the left side. Hit just a little bit too far there by Amelia. And the Pirates getting a much needed point there. Now Sullivan with a nice spot. Great job there. Again, every time she hits the ball, she puts so much force on it. She's really every blocker's worst nightmare. Now Condulis with the serve. Another good spot. Now free ball sent over. Condulis again with a nice pass. Nice adjustment by O'Sullivan. Now Lucci to Victoria. Good spot. Perfect spot there. Making Green dive for it, not able to pick it up.
Let's watch that again.
Yeah, just such a good job by Victoria finding a wide open right side of the court. So now Victoria serving it right into the net, and the Pirates now going to need a run. Subbing in now, Palmer's going to come in for Weber. So as we see here, Michaela Dalby on the day, 3 kills, 9 assists. She's had a good game. So, whoa, what a good hit in the front row for the Pirates.
Getting up there, and instead of setting up the offense, being able to hit it right back down so Calhoun can't get back at it.
So Michaela serves it right into the net. A momentum killer there for the Pirates. You have such a strong hit. But then serve right into the net. That's not what you want here. Is Gianna Lucci with the serve. Good pass by Green.
Beautiful.
Dobby right over. Good job there by Rakos. Now Miller on the outside. Good block by Rakos right there. Getting the good hit and then coming right back and stuffing it in the face of the Calhoun Colts.
You know, Rakos having 42 blocks in the season, top 3 in the county, being a very impressive and skillful blocker, getting up there and putting the ball back down on the other side of the court is just something beautiful to see.
Yeah, Pirates have so many talented blockers in the front row. It's really hard to deal with if you're any team. So again, another good play by this Pirates front row as the free ball goes over. O'Sullivan to Michaela. A good adjustment there by Palmer. Now ball goes back to the other side. Ella, nice hit over by Olivia. And now a little miscue there, change in direction, and the Pirates not able to clean it up. So now Calhoun with a 21-16 score, trying to put a bow on this game. Good pass there. And a good adjustment by Rakos. Lucci now to the left side. Good hit by Olivia. Green with a good adjustment. Now Lucci, a back row set to Ella. O'Sullivan with a hit just a little bit too far. She hasn't had many rough hits so far today, but that was one of them.
We got a timeout called by the Mepham Pirates. Let's look right back at that again.
Yeah, good timing on it. Just didn't get enough of that ball, didn't get over it enough.
Difficult play. It's definitely a difficult play to exceed on. You know, got to be able to adjust that, the difference in distance you are from the net.
Agree with you there. Yeah, 2 of the hardest places to hit the ball on the court right side because you got to adjust to a lot of balls set at you. And then, of course, the ball in the back row, any back row set. It's good because you have a lot more time, but, you know, that could be a good and bad thing, and it kills O'Sullivan there, as we see Lucci having a good game instead of 7 assists. But, yeah, you know, as much as you have a lot of patience, you can take your time wanting to hit the ball. Sometimes you time it a little too much. You take a little too much time and not able to get up there and just, you know, getting right under the ball, making the ball go into the Mepham lobby here at high school. So as we get ready again for game action, the Mepham players returning onto the court for the Pirates. I mean, a Palmer with a nice hit, but it's going to be a better block. Michaela sets it to the middle. Good job by Rakos. Now nice set. Amelia with a good hit. Back to Michaela. To Green. A strong hit. That's a close call, but they're going to call it out. So again, small errors from this Pirates team, hitting the ball just a little too far. It's really costing them. So now Michaela to the middle of Rakos. That's going to be out of bounds. So now the Calhoun Colts staring at game point. And again, what was such a dominant first set for these Mepham Pirates, it's really been all Colts ever since.
Game point.
Not able to get the serve over there is Grace Miller. And now you're going to ask a lot from any server, but if any server is going to do it, it's going to be Rakos, who needs multiple serves in a row, and now you can't afford any errors. Ella with the good pass to Lucci. Back now to the outside to Cameron. Good adjustment by Palmer, but an even better play by Ella. Now to the outside, Amelia. Good pass again by Ella. Now to the middle. A great block there by Grace, but it's going to come right back out to Amelia. Michaela now to the left side. Good hit by Green. And right back over again. A great hit by Olivia. So I'm loving the versatility shown by this Colts team. They can set any position on the court. And right there, using just about everything. So a nice use of back row sets, using middle, left, and right.
We just want to come out, support other athletes at Mepham, so they come out and support us. And, we love being here, supporting breast cancer and everything it's about. We love what it stands for.
All right, and we are all excited to see where Mepham football is going to go. What do you guys expect from the rest of the season?
LIC champions, baby.
Oh yeah, champions, here we come. All right, guys, and back to the game.
Mayo, that was fun.
Yeah, I saw that one with the Mepham football team. Dom Novello there, Kevin Perry.
I'm like sitting
Some
there like,
other guys.
oh
Yeah, I
my
know.
God. I guarantee you, by the way, Peter asked Charles to
Yep.
go on air. I guarantee you. But anyway, we have a volleyball game to talk about,
Yep.
and Calhoun is playing excellent. They took that momentum swing at the end of the second set, and now they have turned this game upside down after a dominant Mepham first set of 25-12. They just took a set handily, just like Mepham did.
Yeah, they've been great. 2 1-sets in a row, and I gotta say, unbelievable. Some of their Calhoun players just playing inevitably well. Ella Maldonado being one, and look,
she's impressed me time and time again. Ella Maldonado. The hitting by Calhoun has been excellent. Gianna Licci has been incredible.
She's been great. Yeah.
Yeah, she's been so critical to this
Right.
Calhoun offense. The sets that she's been able to pull off have been incredible, and Mepham just hasn't been able to find the spots.
There is one player, though, for Mepham who's doing increasingly well. 2 players, Michaela Dobby, BMB's own.
It's just
but
been the
also,
Michaela Dobby show for Mepham.
Emily O'Sullivan now has 13 kills now.
That's unbelievable out of Emily O'Sullivan. And also, another girl that we got to keep talking about, and I'm sure Tyler and Luke have been talking about later or throughout the game, is Sam Rikos.
Yeah,
she has been playing excellent.
Great block that set, as we just saw. Yeah.
That block was excellent. And she's not exactly the tallest of girls, but she can jump. Absolutely.
Yeah. She has big jumps there. Yeah.
Yes,
unbelievable.
absolutely. She can get up. And what do you think needs to change for Mepham going into this elimination set, basically?
It's really, honestly, Mepham's playing a good game.
They
but
are.
It's just Calhoun's defense, if you've seen, has been just so dominant.
And let's see if Mepham can break through Calhoun's defense. Tyler, Luke, let's see what you guys have for the 4th set.
Thanks, Mano and Finn, for the 4th time today. And these 2 teams getting ready to take the court again. These Colts having a demanding 2-1 lead, and now if you're the Pirates, you cannot afford a single error. You got to play flawless, try to come back in this game, and try to force a game 5.
Definitely. If these girls, these Mepham Pirates really want this this playoff spot, like, you got to fight for it. It's not something that comes right to you. This ain't easy. This ain't easy. You got to get that. Calhoun Colts, they lost that first set by a lot, and they took that personally. And they're coming back. They won their last 2 sets, and they're looking to win this last set and get this game over with. Let's see how the Mepham Pirates respond.
Perfect start to this set number 4.
Let's look back at that. You really can't overlook Ella Maldonado. Being already recruited D1 to Binghamton is very impressive. Without that pass, that setter's not going to get that good of a pass to their outside to get that hit off. It just all flows in a type of language so fluent.
Couldn't agree with you more there. As now Weber, a back row set to Sullivan, but it's going to get blocked by Victoria Zovic. So again, another good job so far by this Colts team, starting off strong, as Olivia Katz has 2 aces and 2 kills, known for her dominant serve. So Olivia, good serve right over. The Colts just making less mental errors. So now the Pirates here, a nice tip over by Weber. Lucha the outside to Miller, a good stuff there. Now he's going to send him to the other side, where Victoria gets a good hit. So I like the 1-2. You see Lucci setting Miller, gets stuffed, right back to Lucci, sends it to the other side, making that middle run.
These Calhoun Colts want it. They want it. And they're showing it. They're playing hard, playing aggressive. They're hitting the ball hard, playing aggressive. Like, nothing else you can really do. They want this game. Mepham Pirates have to really step it up here.
Yeah, so Amelia Secor with her serve. And now Weber sends it to I believe that was O'Sullivan. Yes, it was. And another dominant back row hit for her. She's having one heck of a day.
Getting flashbacks with this ball coming back at me. Gosh, Tyler, I'm going to need some protection over here.
Yeah, she hits really hard, and since both teams have great blockers, we might see a few balls flying right at the bench. So as we see now, Miller getting up there, but an even better pass by O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan right back up with a good tip, and the Pirates get the point.
Did you see that? Let's watch that over again. You know, just a beautiful setup.
Yeah, way to adjust. I love when she's in the air, she turns her shoulder to try to get that ball on the left side. So now Condulis with a good serve. Not a great pass there by Miller. Lucci not being able to get there, and this Pirates team starting to storm back.
Strong serve by Condulis.
So now 4-5 game. Condulis with a good serve. Lucci serving, setting to the right side. A good play there by Green, but no one's going to be able to get there on the pass. What a great effort. We've seen that a few times from her, a diving play, but the point goes to the Colts.
I'm starting to think that she plays more on the floor than she does on her feet. You know, she's been on the floor getting those balls every single time. You know, every time you see that ball going down there and somebody's diving, you automatically think, oh, it's probably Green down there. So, you know, that's just a prime example of somebody being aggressive and going for that ball and wanting it.
Agree with you there. Weber setting to Rakos. Lucci. And now good coverage again now by the Pirates. Now back to O'Sullivan. Finds a good spot, but an easy pass. Lucci to Miller in a perfect spot. What a job there, hitting with a right hand, adjusting and finding that open crease to Green. But yeah, like you said earlier, you know, one of those things that isn't a stat is effort. And Green, every single time a ball is even close to her, they do a good job of just adjusting to it.
Monastero with the serve, also known for her serves.
As we wait here for the serve. We have a 7-4 game. Sophia Monastero. Not a great serve there. So the point goes to the Pirates.
Unusual thing to see, knowing that her serve is deadly, being able to get it over and put it in play and make it hard for the other team to really defend that was what she's known for. But her not doing that then is an unusual thing to see.
Agree with you. So Palmer coming in for Weber. And now we see here a good hit by Miller, but an even better pass by Condulis. Now O'Sullivan with a nice hit. What a good recovery by this Colts team. Again, good coverage by Dobby. Out to O'Sullivan. And a good attempt on the block, but not being able to get a full part of it was Lucci. Ball going out of bounds. Now this Pirates team starting to really make a comeback. We saw they pulled into one before, having a 5-4 game. Now only losing by one is Michaela Dobby, who's had a heck of a game serving. Nice serve over, but an even better pass. Lucci, a good adjustment almost by number 19, Cameron Teague, but not being able to get there, trying to hit it with a left hand.
Yeah, undominant hand trying to hit that ball. That's one of the most difficult things to do, trying to adjust. But,
and it never looks pretty either.
Never. There's no natural athletic form going on there, but, you know, it's definitely nice and it's definitely prettier to see the dominant hand and that whole hitting motion going on. But got to do what you got to do to get that point.
So a good block there for the Mepham Pirates is Michaela Dobby with the serve. Nice pass. Middle set, a high one for sure, as Millie did a good job adjusting to it. And not every day you're going to see a 5-ball set to the middle. But a good job waiting, being patient, and then with a nice hit right on the 10-foot line.
Calhoun's pass is being able to get them to the setter in a perfect position, and just setting up their outside hitters has just been a very important aspect in this game. As Calhoun misses a serve, you know, that's been a thing we've seen pretty often so far. They've got to just get these serves over. That's the most important part of the game, is just starting it.
Greeted there is O'Sullivan. Plays it right over. Now Lucci, a close play at the net, but a good recovery by Olivia. Now O'Sullivan to the outside to Green. Green with a good hit on that left side. Condulis with a good recovery. Now Dobby over. Miller with a good pass to Lucci. Now back to the outside to Olivia. Michaela going to set Palmer. And Palmer just getting over on the net. That's one of those plays that you can just pray goes over, and she gets a good roll there, and the Pirates able to get a point.
That ball was dancing on the top of the net, just getting over.
So now we see here the Colts now down by 2. Oh, almost a good job there by O'Sullivan, but a better spot where the ball was played. Now the Colts finally able to get that point back. The first time, I believe, that they're losing. Able to recover there was Rakos, and a good hit by Cameron. Had a nice tip, and those are never easy. You go up for the block, have to adjust because the tip is so short on the net.
Yeah, putting that right on the net is just makes it the hardest to return for the opposing team.
So Green getting just a little bit too much there, hitting the ball out of bounds. And now the Colts looking to take advantage, finally getting the lead back. Miller. What a nice serve. Not a great pass by O'Sullivan, but a good recovery by Green. Dobby sends it over. Now Lucci to the right side.
You know,
a little too much by Olivia.
Both of these teams, they're very good hitting-wise. It's the passing that has to get there. Now,
Yes,
Calhoun Colts have
definitely.
been doing a very good job of getting their passes to their setter and setting up their hitters, but the Mepham Pirates have to really start getting on that type of level of getting their passes down and succeeding.
Definitely couldn't have said it better. As you see a little fist action going on by Amelia, but it's not going to work out as the Mepham Pirates get the point and now take back the lead. So as we see here, Rakos with the serve trying to extend this Mepham Pirates lead. Good pass there by Ella. Now to the right side. A strong swing there by number 19, Cameron Teague. Again, she got all that ball and
serve.
Nice serve. Now the Colts are getting a crack at it. Good tip there, but an even better play by O'Sullivan. Now Dobby going up. Good swing there by Michaela Dobby. Getting up, getting the perfect hit. Nothing, again, that you can do for really any back row player. That you just got to pray that that ball comes at you.
Very versatile player.
As we see now, Weber. What a good hit. Now Lucci to the right side. A good tip, but I believe that's going to be a net call. Yes, I'm right, so it's going to be a net call called. Very close. You might have seen a net on both players, but the ref calling for the Pirates on Sophia Green. Now Olivia with the serve over. Weber to Michaela with a good recovery. And now Lucci with a fake set. Weber now to the right side. Dobby with a good hit. Nice help set. It's going to be a free ball right over. The Pirates now. A good recovery again. We've seen a few rough sets so far in this past few volleys. And now a good pass, way to stay with it. So now all of a sudden this Pirates team shows their resilience, but it's not going to matter. The Colts still end up getting the point.
Let's see that again. You know, quite the rally both teams gave, but I think that Zovic just got tired of it. She wanted to end it right there, and that's what she did.
Yeah, this Pirates team's got to clean up the setting a little bit. Past few plays, it's been a little sloppy. We've seen a lot of free balls and a lot of just two-hand, put it right over the net plays. So the Pirates now with the 1-point lead. Green with a perfect serve. An ace for Sophia Green in what has been kind of an on and off night really for this Pirates team serving. One game they look great. They look like one of the best serving teams in Long Island, and then all of a sudden they have a breakdown. So Lucci with a good serve, but an even better block.
Wow, good recovery by the Calhoun Colts.
So now Weber to the outside. Great hit. And they're going to give it to the Pirates, O'Sullivan with a great hit.
Ref's calling a carry on that play.
Yeah.
I thought that was a double hit, Tyler.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Pirates point. As O'Sullivan, again, shows off that amazing power that she has hitting the ball. And we have a 17-14 game. The Pirates in a must-win set to try to keep this game going and bring it into a set number 5.
We got a Colts timeout now. You know, these Pirates, this fourth set, they really, I feel like they're starting to step up. They really want to get this one back. Leaving the Colts in shambles right now, but let's see how the Colts come back for the remainder of this set and how the Pirates can keep continuing their success.
Agree with you there. You know, words can't really describe how important of a game this is for the Mepham Pirates and their future. So, time to show this fight in their game action again now. Sophia Green going to be serving first for the Pirates after the timeout called. Okay. So now Green. Good return. And now Victoria with a great hit again, we've seen these middles for the Colts and the Pirates battling back and forth, but right there, Victoria gets the better.
Yeah, I think whatever their coach has been talking about in that huddle definitely got up on them. Coming back with a nice little point.
As you see here, Millie with a good serve. Now Michaela with a perfect hit right down in between the two back row, and now the back row for the Colts are going to have to talk to each other.
Instant replay. It's just, it's those type of hits where you're just anticipating that big hit, and all you can do is put that stank face on. You're like,
Yeah, the best hit that you can have is the Pirates can buy a point right there, as the net just decided, hey, we'll give you a little luck on your side. But again, the best hit that you can get in volleyball is the hit where you have two players just looking at each other having a conversation about whose ball it was.
Victoria Condulis with the serve. 414 digs this season, 53 aces in the past 2 years. She's been all-county last year. Quite the libero for the Mepham Pirates. She's been doing very well, getting her passes down, and we expect to see more success from her.
Yeah, such a talented player. Dobby there with the tip. Lucci, a fast set to the middle, and they're going to call a net call. I believe that's going to be on the Colts. Yes, it will be. So they're going to say that Victoria ended up touching the net. And what was a very close call, we might have seen that on both sides, but the ref giving the benefit of the doubt to the home team. So now Condulis with a good serve. And Miller getting up there, but a great play by Condulis. O'Sullivan with a perfect spot. That's going to be a close call. The ref's going to give it to the Pirates. So the Pirates starting to pull away now as we take a look at the replay.
A beautiful spot. That thing just barely kissed the line.
Yeah, you see
a nice little tickle on it.
Yeah, you see the student section jumping up and down, trying to call in as if they have a say with the ref. So as you see there, a hard hit for Victoria, but it's going to be called out. That could go either way. But again, the ref giving the benefit of the doubt to the Pirates.
She found a good spot, but she just really wasn't able to get that one down.
Yeah, volleyball being a game of inches, and right there, perfect example of that.
Definitely, definitely.
So now as we wait for the signal to serve, Condulis gets it. Good pass. Now Lucci to Miller. A great block, and it's going to be out. Another close call. The ref going to give it to the Colts, and we've seen a few close calls with the lines on both sides.
She hit that so hard that the blocker hit it past the end of the court. That's crazy.
Shows the talent and the strength that Grace Miller has for this Colts team. Now good serve over, but not just, getting just a little unlucky as we see again. The net kind of decides what team they want to give the point to every time. It's just really a game of prayer every time you hit the net on a serve. Now Michaela Dobby with a good serve. Now Lucci, good back pedal there, and a back row hit. Now Condulis with a little sloppy pass. The ball's still going to get over. Good adjustment. Now a good tip of Green making another good play. O'Sullivan with the outside hit getting blocked. Condulis with a good play. Ball's got to go over. Michaela's able to do it, so the free ball. Now a middle pass, and the Pirates get the point. What a point there for the Pirates. Hard fought. Every single player there touched the ball.
She blocked that tip. She got up there, putting her hand way up above the net, just being able to get that tip back over on the other side and getting that point.
Yeah, displayed great hustle there for the Pirates, not giving up at all. So we see Lucci going to get a back row set to Ella, and now all of a sudden this Pirates team with a chance. Good hit by Rakos.
Beautiful pass.
Now to Miller. Again, we've seen a lot of good tips here from the Pirates. And now a good tip again. And just like that, the Pirates are going to take this set, and we are going to have a winner takes all here. So as we see now, the Pirates able to win this set and doing a great job. So now we're going to send it up to Mano and Finn with your intermission report. Guys, take it away.
Well, fun volleyball, don't you think, Finn?
Unbelievable. And, we talk about Mepham coming back now. It's a 2-2 set, and Emily O'Sullivan now has 18 kills on the game. That's unbelievable.
18? Oh, 18. I haven't been following along with the stats as much, but what a games we've got.
Unbelievable.
What a set for the Mepham Pirates. And this is what they needed. This is also a huge momentum game for them. The pink out the stands are packed. I mean, you can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear the crowd. Yeah, for sure.
You can hear the crowd over all of the girls communicating with each other, which has also been a big thing with Mepham. You saw it on that magical 24th point, as you called it. That was absolutely magic from the Mepham Pirates on that last one. The save by Condulis, and then Darby able to get it over, and that is winning volleyball.
Yeah, and not only that, but Rikos just comes up with a huge block again. I mean, this game, she's had a few blocks, and honestly, it's just been unbelievable from Sam Rikos. Not only her, and we talked about Emily O'Sullivan already, but yeah, look, Mepham's putting up a really good performance after, losing two straight sets, and, they're really trying to pull this game back.
Yeah, and you don't really get to see this high level of volleyball from Mepham because at this point in the game, they don't get to play these types of quality competition. They never do, but since they jumped up, they get to show off their skills, and it's really paying off. So
it is.
Final set, 2:15, winner take all, Mepham and Calhoun. Tyler, Luke, take us home.
Thank you, guys, and we get ready for a winner takes all 5th set here, and this is really where the best players of each team have to shine. There's no excuses, and you just got to give it your all, really. This is a huge game for both sides, as the Colts are trying to fight for playoff seeding, and the Pirates are trying to fight for a playoff spot. So the importance of this game is so huge for both sides, and this is really what every player that has to play in these big games dreams of, a 5th set. And I'm very interested to see what happens. You got any predictions for the rest of this game, Luke?
I just got to say, this has been a very back and forth game. Each team winning back to back to back to back. Trying to fight for this win, going all the way into
what will be a very highly anticipated game that will come to an end with a 5th set. The Colts will serve first. Serving is Olivia Katz. Now Green to Weber. Now to Green again. A good spot, but a nice pass. Lucci now to the left side. Good hit there by Amelia. Now to Michaela. What a good spot. Great spot there. She has to adjust, realize that she's not going to be able to turn her shoulders in time. Instead goes with the 2-hand option, finds it right on the line.
You just don't, you look like, her approach looked like she was about to hit that ball, and she was like, nope.
So we see here, good defense by the Pirates, and O'Grace's going to do a good job pushing it. O'Sullivan with a great play. So as you see, she was a little late on the ball, but does a good job pushing the ball out enough for the back row, not able to get there in time. And the Colts are going to get ready to make a sub here as we wait to see the decision. Coming in will be number 9 for the Colts, Emma Israel.
9 in for 14. Go ahead.
Coming out will be Olivia Katz. So it's now Green. To serve, and not a great first pass.
First pass is easily the most important pass. It sets the tempo for that possession, that rally, that volley. And if you're not able to get that first pass to set up a good hit, then most likely you're not going to be able to get a good volley going.
Couldn't agree with you more there, Luke. As Lucci gives a nice set, but a nice pass by Green, and the ball's now going to be over. So let's see what Lucci has to do. She's going to set it back to the left side. Good hit by Amelia. Now Weber. She's going to give it to Michaela, who's having a game. Good recovery there. As Israel made a good pass. Now Weber sets it to the right side now. Left side, excuse me. We see a close play here at the net. But a good, again, nice play by Michaela Dobby to get the ball over. And another good swing. That might have touched the net. I don't know if that touched the blocker's hands, but we will play on. So right there, what might have been a very controversial call by the ref ends up in the Pirates' favor as they will get the point.
Colts struggling to even put up a point, get on the scoreboard here. Hopefully they can come back and respond to the way the Mepham Pirates have been playing right now.
Yeah, not what the Colts wanted to start with. So as we see, Miller going to go up, a good hit. Michaela gives it right to Weber. And Michaela with another strong hit. That is absolutely nasty. There is nothing you can do about that. She is just hitting the ball perfect. Again.
Somebody get the velocity gun.
My God.
Somebody get the velocity gun. That thing was coming at down hard and fast.
The look on my face right now is pure disgust because that shouldn't be legal. That was unbelievable.
The Colts calling another timeout. 5-0, not being able to put up a point in this set yet. Pirates is coming out strong at this type of level, and only being a sophomore on this team is very impressive.
So as we get ready out of the timeout, the Colts struggling to put up a single point here in the start of the 5th set. You'd hope for a better job done by this Colts team in such a do-or-die game, but going to be very important to see what adjustments they make. Yeah, but what adjustments do you think they're going to end up making?
Passing. That first pass has to get to their setting.
As you see now, Lucci with a strong hit there by Victoria, and that's how you do it. You come out of a timeout, you need a point, and one of your best players in Victoria Zovac done a great job.
It's almost like they heard me.
Honestly, I think they did. They might have been able to. So as we now, Amelia sends it over. Mendoza serves go right over. Now Lucci's going to set it to the left side. Miller with a good hit, but she was all the way over the line, so you can have as great of a hit as possible, but when both feet are over the line, they're going to call that every single time.
Condulis going with the serve.
Condulis having a strong game so far, and with another great serve there. Good back set and a perfect spot. So Victoria has kind of been that go-to hitter so far for this Colts team down the stretch. She has had an answer for every single set that she's gotten, and just pure dominance. So now Victoria will come out of the game. Coming in is Sophia Monastro. Colts now down by 4. Good serve there. Green with a good return. Weber to O'Sullivan. A good block, but it's going to go out of bounds. Now it's 7-2.
With that power that she put on the ball, that block sent the ball out all the way out of bounds just because of how hard she hit it.
Yeah, this Pirates team is so many good hitters, and they can really set anywhere on the court and get a good job out of it. So now Lucci gets to the Miller. Miller gets blocked very hard, but the ball goes out of bounds. So we're starting to see now this Colts team trying to find a rhythm in such an important game. Now Lucci with the serve. Gonna send it over. Condulis not a great job there on the first pass, but she's gonna recover, get it over with the free ball. Lucci sets the middle. Good job by Green again. Ball's gonna be set to the left side. Good hit by Miller. But the Pirates won't be able to recover. They're gonna call it a carry. But I seriously love the effort by Sophia Green every single time the ball gets hit in her direction. She was on the ground doing something right, putting all effort into this game. As Lucci misses another serve. So right there, you can't afford to miss serves. They're so important in this game, and that's multiple points that we've seen messed up. As obviously the 5th set goes to 15 points, so they will switch sides at 8 points.
Gianna Lucci's been having a game though. Being that setter on their team and being top 10 in assists is very impressive. That jump serve that she has is definitely one to look out for. She's been definitely performing well in this game.
Yeah, I mean, both set, and they give the credit to the Colts. So now Miller. So now the Pirates. Now the Colts trying to get a good job over. No net call. The free ball over. Michaela Dobby's going to send it to O'Sullivan. The ball's not going to go over.
That back set, it's one of the most impossible things to even make if your momentum's going forward and then the ball is set to behind you. You're not going to be able to get that ball.
So as we see now Miller with the serve. Good pass. Now Green's going to have to make a tough adjustment. They're going to call it going outside of the antenna. Now this Colts team starting to claw their way back into this.
They have the momentum in their favor right now. Only down by 1, but seems like as if they can exceed that score.
So now the Colts. Lucci with a good set to the right side. It's going to be a good spot, but a better pass by O'Sullivan. Now Rakos with a good hit. Returned well by Ella. Now Lucci ready to be there. Amelia's going to put the ball over, but they're going to give it to the Calhoun Colts. So this Pirates team, who had a comfortable lead, now starting to break down in a timeout called by head coach Wilderman.
Have them call this timeout. Hopefully they can slow down the momentum by the Colts. You know, they've been performing very well in the set. Coming back after that 5-0 deficit, not even being able to put up a point at first, but tying the game is very big for them right now. Maybe it's that court switch difference on which side they were on. What do you think, Tyler?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've seen a lot of tough transition game from both sides of the ball. And, you know, it's really hard when you have such talented hitters, really on both sides of the net. Front rows have been dominant so far this game, but, you know, really, Pirates had a comfortable lead. They you know, all of a sudden starting to get a little bit sloppy, setting a little too many free balls over, not being able to clean up the serve receive. And now this Colts team finds a way to get back in it, and we have a tie game.
Calhoun has the serve going into coming out of this timeout called by the Mepham Pirates.
So as we get ready to return to game action. Serve goes over. Green to Dobby. Back to Green. And that's going to be out of bounds. So the Colts take the lead for the first time here in set number 5. And every point matters just that much more, considering we're going to end up going to 15 here. So now Miller. Good pass by Green. Dobby back to Green. Trying to redeem herself. She does so. Ella with a good pass. Lucci outside to Amelia. Good pass by Dobby. They're going to need the help. Palmer back to Green. Good tip, but even better coverage there by Amelia. Lucci with the back set. Good hit over there by Olivia. Now Rakos. What a good job. She finds the open spot. Miller trying to dive, putting one arm out, not being able to make the clean pass.
Oh, watch that again. You know, Rakos tipping that ball, but also reading the court, knowing where people are and where people aren't, and putting it where they aren't.
So Rakos now with the serve. Ella with a good job receiving it. Lucci sends it to Cameron, who had a good hit over. Now Green with a good tip. It's going to get stuffed. So just like that, a good job there by Olivia Katz. And this Colts team is rolling right now. Pirates got to make some sort of change, as at one point they had a very comfortable lead, now lose it. So as we see, Ella get ready to serve. Go straight to O'Sullivan. Now a quick set to Grace. Does a good job getting just enough on it. Now we're going to see a free ball over by Miller. This Pirates team now. Dobby to the outside to Green. Set her a few times so far today. And now a good hit by Amelia, but good job by Condulis to give him a chance. Now Palmer's going to hit it over. Lucci back setting again. Olivia with a good job. Now Dobby going to back set it to Palmer. Good pass by Miller. Lucci to Amelia. And what was almost a good block, will they be able to recover? Yes, they do. Green with a great job getting that ball over. What was a great team effort. This Pirates team again now going to send a free ball over as Dobby. Now Olivia's going to try to get a tip. Not going to be able to get it. Palmer now. Palmer is going to have to send it to Grace, who sends a free ball over. Lucci now going to set a back row to Ella. She's going to get a solid hit. Now O'Sullivan to Dobby. Back to the middle hit of Grace. And she gets the point. What a volley for both sides, but Mepham getting the better of it.
Watching a play like that, that type of possession, that type of length of a possession is just the most fun to watch. You get to really feel the anticipation between the two, the tension, and when finally somebody comes out on the top, you just feel so, adrenaline rushes through.
Big hit. Dobby is having a great game so far.
You know, that's not the first time we've seen that. Dobby being able to get up there and put that hit down, as you can see right here.
Couldn't agree with you
Beautiful
more.
form. The back row just can't get to it.
Timed it perfectly, hit it right in between the 6 and the 5. And now we have a tie ball game. Green with a good serve. Nice hit by Victoria. Good recovery though by Green. Weber, the outside to O'Sullivan. Nice passing by Ella. It's going to go into the net, and the Pirates are going to take the lead again. 12-11. This game is coming down to the wire, Yepes. I don't know about you. I'm pumped up.
I'm so hyped right now. I can get up on this scorer's table and just start jumping up and down.
Please don't do that.
Okay.
So we have Green now. A good serve. Ella receiving it. Lucci. Now to Amelia, who's going to hit the antenna. So the Pirates now are 2 points away from victory, as we see a timeout called by the Colts, as this game very much is going to come down to the wire.
We got the Mepham crowd, student section going crazy over here, giving the girls some motivation, getting them hype. You know, the Calhoun Colts looking for some momentum change over here, trying to get some points back up on the board to make it closer to the score of the Mepham Pirates. So hopefully they could do that.
Yeah, this has been a very rocky game for both sides. As we saw, Mepham came out to the early lead in the start for this set number 5. The Colts, though, storming back, tying it at 8 apiece, then even taking the lead at one point. But now this Pirates team storming right back again, and now 2 points away from victory in what is the most important game of the season, possibly. Good job responding by this Pirates team, and this is where we're going to see who actually is the better team, who has the ability to close out games. So Green is going to be serving first here. So now, Sophia Green
with the serve.
2 points away from victory. With a nice serve over. Ella's going to send it to Lucci. Lucci's going to send a fastball to Victoria, and they're going to get the point. So Green not able to get any ace. The Pirates losing their momentum there, as Victoria has had such a good job playing at that middle position today.
That was a huge point right there. You know, that could be the momentum switch that Calhoun was looking for to get them back into this game.
Agree with you there. 13-12 looks a lot better than 14-11. A good pass there. It's going to go over the net, though. Lucci's going to set it to the left side. Good hit by Miller. Now O'Sullivan with a nice hit. What a hit. And now the Pirates are at game point here.
Huge point by the Mepham Pirates. It's game point here. Let's look right back at that, how hard she hit that ball. Goodness.
Yeah. And
I got no other words to say.
Yeah, Ella was in good position too, but just such a strong hit for the Pirates. Now Lucci to Miller. This might do it. Dobby with a good swing. She's going to hit it into the net. So now we see a 14-13 game. This is a must score for the Colts here, as any mistake will cause the Pirates to take this win. Serving is number 10, Victoria Zovic. Victoria, who's been one of the strongest players for this Colts team.
Big possession.
Good serve right over. Duelist. Now to O'Sullivan with the free ball. And a free ball doesn't matter. The Mepham Pirates take it 15-13, keep their playoff hopes alive, and will increase their record to 5-7. What a job done by the Mepham Pirates.
Tyler, I don't know if you're thinking the same thing as me, but I think this Dig Pink game, their fight to support this their breast cancer awareness, I think that's a huge factor in why these girls were playing so hard today, and fighting for their playoff spot was also a ginormous factor. These girls really came out on top and was able to do what they could do.
So as we see here, we're getting ready for the interview for the player of the game. We're going to send it over to Charles Decker with your player of the game interview.
Hey, I'm here with player of the game, Michaela Dobby. What do you think was the key to success in today's game?
I think we wanted it more than they did, and our service was really great, and we were able to run really great offenses off of it. So yeah.
Do you feel any increased significance in tonight's win as a result of, all the pink and breast cancer awareness?
I mean, yeah, the student section really came out and supported us today, and they really helped us out with our win. So yeah, I would definitely agree.
All right, and what do you think Mepham needs to keep doing to keep up this momentum going into the rest of the season?
I think we just had great communication. We're doing really well playing as a team, and if we keep that up, we could beat any team in this conference or on Long Island.
All right, it was great speaking with you. Now sending it back up to the studio with Matt and Finn.
Well, thank you, Charles, and thank you, Tyler, and thank you, Luke, and thank you to both of these teams, because that game was a treat.
Unbelievable. Even the last set, Mano. I mean, oh my God, back and forth. And I got to say, unbelievable. 15-13, Mepham gets the win. Michaela Dobby, BMB's own, gets the player of the game.
Oh my God! And the debate that we had been going on about who would earn our player of the game honors between her and Emily O'Sullivan, I just feel the need to shout out Emily, because although she didn't necessarily win our player of the game, she very easily could have. 22 kills and 2 digs, and oh my God, I cannot keep saying how strong every single one of her hits were. But I gotta ask, what won that game for Mepham?
Honestly, just maybe some individual performances in there won them the game, but I gotta say, it had to be something with motivation in there. I mean, losing 2 straight sets and then coming back to win the game, that takes a lot of dignity for
Absolutely.
Mepham. And just the comeback.
Crowd too.
Unbelievable.
The crowd
did something.
Your Mepham soccer teammates was in there, creating such a great atmosphere for these Pirates to play in. And honestly, it really was that chemistry between Dobby and O'Sullivan that won them the game. It was a great game all around. But offense wins games, defense wins championships, and you cannot go on without talking about the defense between not only Victoria Condulis, but everyone when they were in the back row. With O'Sullivan when she was in the back row with a great dig. Dobby had a couple of digs of her own. Everybody was in there.
Condulis, too.
Yes, Condulis, of course, she's the libero. That's of course her job. But the defense won this game for Mepham and made it a memorable night in the Dig Pink game. And for the entire BMB crew, for Finnegan Corkandula, Tyler Steinberg, Luke Yepes, Cumulonimbus, Charles Decker, and the rest of our BMB crew, we will see you next time on the BMB Game of the Week, where the Mepham boys volleyball team and our own Sean McQuillan and a bunch of other BMB talents take on the Valley Stream North Spartans in their senior game. So we'll see you then.